All right, in this video we're going to be talking about notifications on the iPhone. I have here the iPhone 7 Plus, so it's the largest one that's currently available in 2017 here, and the operating system is iOS 10. If you're using iOS 7, 8, 9, or 10, they're very similar, so if for some reason you have an issue or something I didn't address in this video, let me know, but primarily I'm going to be focusing on iOS 10. That's the latest operating system as I do this video. And what I want to accomplish in this time is just to show you how notifications work, and then how to set it up, how to turn it on, turn it off, and adjust it as well, and how I use it here. So as you can see, I've got my iPhone 7 and I'm sharing my screen. So I'm going to walk you through again how it all works. Let's first identify what I mean by notifications. So the one thing I want to show you first is you can see these red icons, and you'll see this one here for the phone. It has the number 2 by it, and then you have the one next to that, which is Basecamp 3. It has the number 11. Then you can see all those little things. Those are notifications. Now, the iPhone notifies you about things on your app based on how you set it up. It can do just that, put these little red marks by it, little icons. It can pop up on your screen. It can show you over here, this section here are all notifications as well. When you turn on and off your phone, when I turn it on like that, just turn the power button, you can see I've got some notifications here as well. So again, all that is based on how you set up the notifications section on your iPhone. So let's take a look. If you want to go to your settings tab, to do that, you would swipe down, and then you can type in settings here, and then this there, and tap on it. It's also on this screen, of course, it's right at the top here. So I just tap on it there. Okay. You'll go to this screen first, and you'll see partway down notifications, and tap there. So this is the area where you can control how you want to be notified about things. And every app has a way to turn it on, turn it off, and then different settings in here. Let's take, for example, I'm going to go down to this Basecamp 3, and it says badges, sounds, and banners. So I've got everything turned on. I'm going to tap on that, and at the very top it says allow notifications, and then it has, that's green, so that means it's lit up, that means it's live, it's working, it's on. Then you have show notifications center here. Well, what is the notification center? As I swipe down at the very top of my screen like this is your notification center here. So, as I swipe back up, when it says show in notification center, that's turned off. I can tap it and turn it on like that, turn it off by tapping. When I do that, when it's off, it's not going to show up in this section here. Okay. If I turn it on, then it stays in this notification center here. The benefit of having it in this drop-down menu right here is that you can come back to it later on. So on mine, you can see that I've got certain things that stay in here until I do something with it. I've got the Google Drive at the top. I've got reminders. I've got my phone. So maybe I missed a phone call and maybe I just forgot about it. Well, if I ever go to this notification center here, I go, oh yeah, I missed that phone call, or that I got a voicemail, I'll go check it out. When it comes to Basecamp, you can see I have 11, it says number 11 there. That means I have 11 unread messages or things I need to do in there, and so that alone looks at, I can look at that and go, okay, I need to go into Basecamp and check that out. I don't need to go to this notification center here to check it out. All right, so hopefully that explains it. If you ever have any questions about what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments or send me an email, and I can go over that specifically. So for Basecamp, I went ahead and turned that off. Then you've got sounds. Not every app has a sound to it when it's notified, but sometimes it does. So if someone connects with me on that app, Basecamp, then I'll get a little ding sound of some sort. Then you have the badge app icon. Now the badge app icon, what that is the red icons that you see, that notifications. So under the top left-hand corner here for messages, where it has the number 1, that's the app icon. That's what they call them. So if I have that turned on, now here's what happens. Watch what happens when I turn off the badge app icon. Now I go back to Basecamp and you can see I don't have any of those red markers there. So I would have to remember to go into Basecamp to check out if I have any notifications. If I turn it off for my Gmail over here on your right, then I would have to check Gmail to make sure. And sometimes it's just your personality, how you view things. If those red things bother you, then turn them off. If you're OCD or ADD and all that, then turn them off. For me, I like to have that on, and I keep track of, that's kind of like my to-dos. I'm like, okay, I got things to check out there when I get an opportunity. All right, and the last thing is show on lock screen. This is your lock screen. When you turn off your phone and you turn it back on, right here, this is your lock screen. If you're wondering what that means, a lock screen is before you get into the phone. So as you can see here from this example, the reminders is on my lock screen. I don't want to forget those little things. Those are personal stuff that I need to do. If you want to know, on this video, head and arm, that's a move I do jiu-jitsu, and that's a head and arm video, how to do a head and arm choke. I know some watching, watch head and arm, what does that mean? That's what that means. All right, and then the next is where it says alert style when unlocked, and you'll see here that none, banners, and alerts. So that's, again, personal preference. None means you can check show in my notifications. You can have your sound and icons and show in lock screen, but maybe you don't want it to take over your screen in any way to kind of alert you in any other way. Or you can tap banners or alerts. Here's the example of banners. See how it's going sliding down at the top? Then it goes right back up. See that? It'll just kind of, when you get an email, whatever app you're looking at, when that goes up and down, that little section there just will pop and go, oh, you got something, you got an alert here. If you tap the alerts tab over here, I just tapped it, you can see I'm tapping it like that, none, banners, and alert. Now I tap alert. That actually takes over your screen. So I don't have an example at the moment, but it'll take over your screen. You have to do something with it. For that particular app, Basecamp, I don't need to do that. But that might not be a bad thing if if you rely on text messaging and you want to kind of overpower your screen. It's going to pop up and you got to respond from there. And that's really all there is to the notifications. Once you go into this notification center here and update it, this is how I organize my notifications. And you can see some of them are turned off. Base is turned off. My Apple Store is turned off. Okay, Alexa's turned off. Okay, I'm just giving you examples. BJ's is a restaurant. I don't want to get notified. Almost every app that you download wants you to be notified about their product. So if you're trying to save time or save the amount of time you spend on your phone looking for things or being notified about things, I'd highly recommend that you go to the notifications here and spend some time checking things on or off or how you'd like to be notified. If you do this, I guarantee it'll make your life easier on these phones, because these phones can overpower and take over if we let them, and every app wants you to look at their stuff. So you have to determine how important is this, how urgent is this, go to the notification center and customize it. So again, this is the notification center here, you got your lock screen here where you can get notified, and then you can also be notified with pop-ups or little drop-downs. So that's, in a nutshell, that's the iPhone notification thing. That's how to turn it on, turn it off, and how to be notified. Hope you found it beneficial. Let me know if I can be of any assistance, and thanks for watching.